Yeah. All right. So, welcome to News of the Squared. I don't know where I was going with that. I was like, I should find something cool to say, and of course, it didn't work out. But that's okay. Welcome
Oh.
to News of the Squared. My name is Jeff Stein. With me is Mike Boyle,
Yo,
and somewhere in our studios, lost as usual, is Mike Edwin.
he's taking care of business. He's making
It,
sure the situation is well in hand.
mhm.
I've got a
And
split
Ivan.
personality.
Ivan is on sabbatical
While he's on hiatus.
or hiatus.
One of the two or both simultaneously. I'm not sure which one.
Okay. Maybe he's at Uranus. Well, not mine. It's
Whoa.
definitely at
Hey,
Uranus.
whoa.
Hey, yeah, I know. I know. That's why.
Anyway, we're here
Anyway,
with some wacky news because the world is going to end soon, so let's just have fun laughing on the way out.
yeah. Seriously. I mean, we could just sit there and say, okay, the first news story we start 2020. All right, next news story. But I
Haha,
mean,
2020.
seriously,
I want that 2020 dumpster fire toy.
is there really a dumpster toy for 20?
Yeah,
That's that. Okay.
there's a dumpster fire that lights up and it says 2020 on the front of the dumpster, and it's a toy. It's an actual thing.
Jeez. You know, someone really needs to have like the like an Advent 2020 calendar with like all like a bingo kind of thing of all the crazy stuff that like could happen, and then like if it happens, you rip it off and you get the prize.
Oh, I got murder hornets. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I got 5 hurricanes in the Atlantic Ocean at the same time. Like, oh
Or
no.
I got killer whales attacking people. I don't know if you saw that. I don't think we have it for News of the Square because I didn't think it was funny. But apparently there's a band of killer whales attacking people. Like literally attacking boats. It's like great, wonderful. Because we
Sure, why
needed
not?
that to happen. Yeah. Here's what we did need to have happen. Although I will say this seems a little suspect on some level. So the man who founded Jelly Bellies is giving away a candy factory as part of a golden ticket treasure hunt.
Wait a minute.
Now,
This sounds familiar and somehow.
yeah,
Somehow. This isn't
I'm
the
sure it
plot to some
does.
film, is it?
Well, so apparently the treasure hunt is the next big craze. It's this time by the founder of the name of the Jelly Belly is launching a series of golden ticket treasure hunts across the country before his retirement. Uh, they say so. David Klein. Now, keep in mind this started what would be like September 8th. So it was just funny. Right after we recorded, this came out. So it's possible there's certain things that may have already occurred. Um, saying it was online and basically said the big winner will walk away with the key for their very own candy factory in development, not affiliated with the Fairfield, California Jelly Belly. Thousands of dollars in prizes are also up for grabs. Klein says the golden tickets are being hidden in secret locations throughout the United States. You will be looking for a golden ticket in the form of a necklace with a tag that includes a code. You will need to find. You will need to verify your find. The winners will receive $5,000. That sounds nice.
Yeah, that's always
But
nice.
only one person wins the grand prize. We're going to have an ultimate treasure hunt where the winner will receive the keys to one of our candy factories. Um, he tells ABC News that he's giving away one of his Candyman kitchens in Florida. The world needs right now. We need to receive thousands. This is what the world. Let me try that again. This is what the world needs right now. We have received thousands of comments from people who say the time has come for such a perfect time. At
Wait, so
such a perfect time.
is this a Florida? You said a Florida man? Florida candy?
I don't know. It sounds like it. Here's the real catch. It's not free. Those who wish to participate need to pay $50 to receive their state's riddle. There's also a golden ticket Facebook group. And each treasure hunt has a strict limit of 1,000 participants.
Hmm.
So, okay, so really in reality, okay, the winners get 5,000. Well, okay, let's do the math, shall we? If each state can only have 1,000 participants, and you have a $50,000 entry fee. Not 50, a $50 entry
$50.
fee. So, what's happening with the other 45,000 per state? Where does that go?
Jelly Belly's pocket.
Yeah, that's. What would you do if you had like a? I mean, that's the other thing that's weird about this is it's like, okay, it's not affiliated with this. Okay, well, what you get the keys and then you're like, okay, have fun.
Yeah,
I mean, what
like
if you don't
how do
know
I
anything
make
about how to...
candy? Oh, I
Right.
didn't. No, you just
Right.
got the
Here's
machines.
the other part. You know, okay, these frills cost money.
Put
What if
this
I don't have
in,
money to?
add sugar, I guess.
Yeah. You know, okay, I got to pay workers too, right?
Don't I have little orange midgets to do the work for me?
Yeah. Where's
And they can
my
sing
Oompa
songs about
Loompas?
how morally, how
Yeah.
how I'm just an not.
Yeah. I don't
I've
know.
got
You want to go that route?
another puzzle for you.
Yeah. Seriously.
How do I run this goddamn show? Anyway,
I don't know.
the crazy ass factory. How are you gonna?
$50.
You need like an instruction manual.
Right.
Sounds like too much
Yeah.
work. I was like, man, can't I just get like the elevator that'll fly over my town, and I can be the envy of all my peers? I tell you, I've watched that Gene Wilder movie my whole life, and on Facebook now, or at least the internet in general, last couple years, everybody's realized, you know what? Grandpa Joe is a lazy piece of shit. He sat in the bed for 20 years, and all of a sudden, Charlie gets the golden ticket. I'm fit as a fiddle. Let's go, son. Whoop-a-doop, doing cartwheels around the yard. I'm like, holy shit. Well, you sat in, like, you could have made some money. Anyway.
But he's not better, folks.
Man, where's Gene Wilder when you need him? It's sad.
Well, I'm going to leave that alone, too.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we can move along.
Yeah, no, I guess. What else do we have? By the way, obviously you can find that story and a lot more on the Squares Roundtable Facebook page. You can find out things about The Mandalorian, that the French Prince is going to have a new reboot. You can pick two of your favorite board game shows. You can check out anything that's going on. That we've got pictures of remakes of Batman hitting Guy Gardner in one punch. You get the all stuff about The Walking Dead. You get the idea. What do we got next, Mike?
Well, this article from comicbook.com. Rick Moranis has finally come out of retirement for an on-screen appearance, though the long way to return has come from out of the unlikeliest of sources. On last Wednesday morning, Ryan Reynolds released a commercial for Mint Mobile, announcing the company's new $30 unlimited plan. A few seconds into the commercial, Reynolds welcomes Rick Moranis into the frame, comparing his absence to Mint Mobile's absence of an unlimited plan. Of course, it's on Ryan Reynolds' Twitter account. Of course, any movie fan who grew up in the 80s or 90s will be beyond delighted to see Moranis' return, even if it's just for a commercial. The actor starred in movies like Ghostbusters, Spaceballs, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Only retired from acting almost entirely, outside of a few local performances. And of course, Strange Brew, duh. Yeah. Rick Moranis has been out of the spotlight since Honey, I Shrunk the Kids ourselves in '97. But he's back. You can check out the commercial below. It's on,
Okay,
like I said, it's
who
on
brought the dog, Mike?
Okay. Somebody turn on the lights. Yeah.
I didn't watch the commercial, but he should have walked out and been like, "I am the key master. I'm looking for the gatekeeper."
Yeah.
Seriously.
Dark Helmet. I saw Spaceballs in theaters back in the day.
Actually, there's an idea for your contest. Have Rick Moranis show up and go, "I'm the key master," and watch everybody swarm.
And yeah, I've got the golden ticket. I have the key to the factory.
I'm the key master. Okay, who brought the dog?
Who's gonna do your taxes?
Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
Yeah, poor Rick Moranis has been out of the spotlight for a long time. So, welcome back, if only just to be second fiddle to Ryan Reynolds. But he's back though. So maybe since we'll see him more often. Maybe in the I don't know if they filmed that Ghostbuster film. I mean, they did film a trailer. I presume the Ghostbuster film is done, but I don't know if Rick's going to be in it or not. I doubt it.
I don't know.
Oh well.
So our next story, ironically, comes from a local perspective from Chicago. So apparently, so Q101 posted this on their Facebook page that yesterday they had. So apparently, at the time when they did this was from 5 days ago. Yeah, this past again at the time when this came out, they had exposed someone they were calling a Karen for being an awful human being. And in true Karen fashion, she contacted the managers and is now threatening legal action. Here we go.
Being called a Karen.
To the asshats that took a screenshot of my personal Facebook post and had the world publicity shame me.
Publicly.
Publicly shame me. You exploited me for the benefit of your short-lived careers. Is obviously disgusting and not tolerable. I will not stand back and allow you to take my personal feelings and bully me for them. Why do you think was so disgusting? I can't even put it for words. You want to call me Karen? I'll show you Karen. I went above your manager, contacted the head of the company. I also called my attorney. Expect to see a C and D demanding you to take down my personal Facebook post and can reimburse me for my pain and suffering.
Because she posted on, I guess on some like group about pets or animals or something.
Mm-hmm.
She posted about how adopting animals is stupid. Stop telling me to adopt, not shop. I bought a dog because I don't want someone's broken hand-me-downs, and I wanted a puggle. All the animals in shelters are there for a reason. It's like jail. They are broken throwaways. Shop, don't adopt. Wow. What a piece of shit. She gets everything that's coming to her.
You know what she's got coming to her? She's got, she definitely does not get a golden ticket.
No, she's not getting a gold. She was a bad egg. She's going down the garbage chute.
And you know what else she doesn't get? She doesn't get met by Rick Moranis either. Yeah. What she could really use are these crocheted pieces by Grandma that apparently hold.
They're for keeping the panhandles cool.
Okay.
When you've got hot items in them. It's a cozy. It's a long, slender, tube-shaped, with kind of like a, we'll say, kind of a mushroom head on top. And although, it's a familiar shape, but the caption reads, "And just like that, grandmother was never asked to return to the church's crochet circle again." And, yep, they're, they're penises, pretty much. They look like dicks. So, sorry, Grandma.
Yes. Well, and it works perfect for Karen because she could use one.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't be that way. That's mean. Speaking of mean, let's find our next thing. Well, actually, this isn't really mean. Mike's got to be kind of happy about this. The 2020 National Toy Hall of Fame. Did you get a chance to see this or look at it?
I just saw the article. This was posted on VHAC out of Rochester. Apparently, the 2020 finalists for the National Toy Hall of Fame have been announced. The 12 finalists are Baby Nancy, which is pretty much just like a talking baby doll. Bingo, the game Bingo. Briar horses. That's those. I don't think they're very posable, but they're just like plastic horses with I don't even know if the manes and tails are real hair or not. But they're just posable, not posable. They're just like horse figures. And as well as those, as the game Jenga. Now that's a good party game, especially when you're drinking. Then Jenga can get pretty riley. Light Bright, Light Bright, we as growing up with two other siblings, we ran through all those Light Bright sheets like in a day. So we had to find like paper. We used like regular paper, and the paper was thicker, and you had to poke the Light Bright through the hole, and then it just wouldn't look good. And just like, yeah, it sucked. Other toys include Master of the Universe, yes. My Little Pony. Okay.
He-Man gets a real, it's funny.
He-Man.
Those He-Man beginnings, it's like, I've got a special secret. It's like,
oh my.
Okay. Yeah. No, there's always been that kind of stigmatism of, well, maybe He-Man is quite the He-Man, if you know what I mean.
The Fantastic Powers.
Yeah.
And He-Man's been forever been ensconced. And I met the voice of Skeletor, man. Alan Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer. Great dude. Anyway, He-Man is awesome. When I was growing up, like, the Sorceress was like kind of special.
Well, not that kind of special.
Well,
I don't think, right?
As a young lad, and she was like a maternal kind of thing, It's like I like maybe like an innocent, like a puppy love kind of crush on the Sorceress. Not Teela.
Not the daughter, right? Of Man at Arms.
That's Teela. I was big on Teela. Maybe because she always had her hair up, but like the Sorceress kind of like had like a bird hat all the time. I don't know. She's not that I get into bird women, but I mean like she just had like a bird costume, which is kind of weird. But I don't know. Yeah. Just maybe it's her voice. Maybe I don't know. But anyway, getting back to this thing here, other toy finalists for the Toy Hall of Fame, the National Toy Hall of Fame. Other finalists include Risk. Now, Risk is a game you can piss people off like real bad. I mean, like,
oh my god!
Then you take that and you play Axis and Allies, and that can ruin friendships.
Yes, it can. What's worse than Axis and Allies? Diplomacy.
Oof.
Diplomacy is even worse than Axis and Allies. And then you start getting into stuff like the Age of Empires or Age of Renaissance, and it's like where it's like one wrong move and like you're stuck there for 6 hours and bored out of your mind.
Especially like all the other players playing the other countries, and you have to wait for everyone's turn before your turn, and like you can't strategize because the board is constantly moving and bad guys are constantly. Anyway, let's see. I'm getting off track here. Sidewalk Chalk. Sorry, the game Sorry. That's another game. Like you play that Sorry.
Yeah, that game can be vicious.
That can be brutal too. Tamagotchi and Yahtzee, according to the Strong National Museum of Play. These 12 toys represent the wide scope of playthings, from simple sidewalk chalk that has its roots in ancient times to Baby Nancy, which proved a turning point in representation of race in dolls, to the more recent, highly innovative Tamagotchi. Fans can vote from September 9th to September 16th as that'll be done by the time this is over, by the time this airs. As a player's choice ballot, which can be accessed through the website's page. The three toys receive the most votes will be submitted and join the other submissions. So then that'll be announced in November. So the Strong's Museum's website is, let's see if I can click the museumofplay.org is the website. So you want to go vote for your favorite thing, your favorite plaything? I'd go with He-Man. And I'll say, hey, yeah. Anyway, next story.
Well, I mean, The Rock was looking for help on a playlist. I think he did finally find his 3 songs because he crowdsourced it, so we won't get into that. But some of that list is on the Squares of the Roundtable Facebook page. You can take a look at it from back when it happened. So, we rarely get into... We try to stay away from the politics here when we can, but this is just too amusing for it not to be talked about, which is apparently John Cryer is in some sort of a semblance of a feud with representative from the House of Representatives, Matt Gaetz. And the fact that he basically sat there and said, Charlie Sheen carried 2.5 men.
Well, I mean, the ratings dropped when. Let's go on here. Let's see what's going on here.
So John Cryer is challenging the rep's opinion that Charlie Sheen totally carried 2.5 men, and it was kind of amusing because the Twitter war of words started over Cryer slamming the Republican congressman from Florida for his record on Saturday while endorsing his opponent. Apparently, a representative for Getz invited a guy by the name of Phil R., and he is a supposed white supremacist, and he invited him to the State of the Union.
Whoa.
Well, again, this is supposed. We're going to be careful about this stuff because, so this is what Cryer claims, is that he invited a white supremacist to the State of the Union, attempted to intimidate a federal witness, and endorsed a sociopathic bigot who applauded the deaths of migrants for Congress. That's what John Cryer said about this Matt Gaetz. And then it says he donated.
What state is that dude in? Oh, it's Florida.
Florida.
Florida congressman.
Yeah. So in response, Gaetz, who's a outspoken Trump supporter, tweeted back, "Charlie Sheen totally carried 2.5 men." As we know, Charlie Sheen was part of the show for 8 years before they switched. And they went to Ashton Kutcher for the last looks like about 4 or 5 years.
Well, for the extra 4 seasons after Charlie left. So then he tweets back after he says that. He said, "Yeah, is that why after he left it lasted 4 more years and I won an Emmy for Best Actor in a Comedy?"
Right, exactly. Well,
boom.
Good luck.
Drop the mic.
Yeah, right, exactly. You don't mess with Lex Luthor.
Nope. And yeah, he's still bald.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, wasn't he in one of the John Hughes movies?
I think. Well,
wasn't he in Pretty in Pink? Wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was in Pretty in Pink. Yeah. But yeah, I remember he's on 2.5 Men. Yeah, the show was okay. I mean, I wasn't an ardent follower, but when I watched it was funny.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Charlie Sheen played the total horn dog, so I don't know how that would play today's climate. But anywho, yeah, drop the mic on Matt Gaetz.
Yeah, so
he gets what he deserves, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
next story. Sorry.
Yeah, he deserves. No. Apparently, Nike is debuting a Freddy Krueger design of their new Air Max 95s.
Are they going to put sharp points on the ends of their shoes, like claws?
Question.
Remember that line from the 07 Transformers?
Yeah, I'm looking to see if I can.
Or like claw marks on the wall from like robots they tried to bring to life, and I forget his name, the characters, but Freddy Krueger got 4 blades, man. That's only 3. That's Wolverine.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, Freddy Krueger's making shoes, or Nike's making Freddy Krueger shoes.
Yeah,
They'll be the shoes of your dreams or nightmares.
maybe that's what happens when you. That's what happens when they start to come back for let's see how things are going. They just find a Freddy Krueger making people laugh funny commercial. I don't know. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this is so apparently. I don't know if you saw this, Mike, or not, but so apparently, DJ Tanner, Candace Cameron Brewer, took a phone over the weekend.
Okay.
Promoting, I believe it's 24 years of marriage. And apparently, in the picture, he pretty much has, how do I say this? He pretty much has his hand on her cleavage,
Okay.
like grabbing it, like,
Oh
"Hey,
yeah,
buddy,
he's
that's
copping a
mine."
feel. He's wrapping around. He's around the shoulder. He's copping the. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
And
they're
people are
happily
like, "Why
married.
don't?"
Leave them alone. Let them post whatever the hell they want, man.
Yeah,
Well, it
I
was a
don't know.
handsy.
Like I said,
It was. Yeah.
I just think it's funny because she's a very, very devout Christian, and right away she's like, "This is not the way," and this and all that stuff. And it's like, you're right, it's not. Do you want to do this the right way, or do you want to do it your way?
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
she's on. The article is on goodhousekeeping.com. But yeah, her husband of 24 years saying, he can touch me anytime he wants. I hope he does. This is what a healthy, good marriage and a relationship is all about. But she apologized for posting something that offended her followers, but then quickly took it back, saying, "I'm sorry if I offended you. I'm actually not sorry." She laughed. "I'm glad we had fun together so many years, but you can touch me all day long." Jesus. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, hey. Well, hey, man. Just leave them alone. They're a happily married couple. Just let them,
Yeah.
let's just let them and have them invited to your candy factory grand opening, and
Yeah. Yeah. No,
at
you're
least
not
Rick,
kidding.
at least they'd have Rick Moranis in the shot with him.
Yeah. Be like, "Hey, you need to do your taxes."
Right. He's the K master
Yeah,
today,
almost
man.
sorry. Here we go. Japanese stock image library offers free photos of shirtless, shirtless, shirtless muscle man not doing things.
Okay. This is from
So
timeout.com.
yeah, so basically they have this, and there's a bunch of things. There are a bunch of rules and stuff. I signed up for it, but no, did I sign up for it? No, I didn't sign up for this. What am I talking about? My brain's some mush. Let's see. So basically, this guy, there's stock images of guys being shirtless, and definitely, Asian guys. That fits me to a T. How about you, Mike?
Muscle Plus is the new stock photo website that provides very specific types of photos for all your needs. Well, maybe not my needs. But anyway, whether you're selling business cards or watermelons, Muscle Plus has a photo for you featuring incredibly svelte Japanese male models doing ordinary daily tasks topless. Surprisingly, all these photos are free to use. So if you need a free to use man of a topless Japanese man rinsing a half a watermelon outside, then this place is for you. These gentlemen are all part of a group of models and performers based in Tokyo and other major cities in Japan. Besides stock photo modeling, all-out models can also be hired for other services, such as professional training and nutritional advice.
Uh-huh.
And you can also request for the Muscle Cafe, which provides you all you can eat and touch muscles, and the muscle promotion, where you can hire the models for an event. Wow.
Yeah. I'm not doing that. That costs too much money.
No. But yeah, there are all kinds of guys on a laptop. He's got a phone, and he's got looks like a cup of coffee, and he's doing like office work. Yeah, they're definitely topless muscle men. Okay. Just in case you need it, the images are there for free. So
Yeah.
you're welcome, Internet.
Yeah, seriously.
I guess. Okay.
They'd be glad it's not Rick Moranis.
Yeah, you won't see a topless Rick Moranis doing office things with Ryan Reynolds.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll kind of gloss over a few things. So Buffalo Wild Wings has 4 new dipping sauces, including one that tastes like pizza.
Liquid
I don't
pizza.
know, maybe.
Tastes like liquid metal.
I
Liquid
guess.
pizza.
Let's see. Oh, this is what. Okay, this one's great. So in Singapore, airlines are flying to nowhere. Apparently, Singapore Airlines Ltd is planning so-called flights to nowhere. The trip starts and ends at the same airport, an attempt to boost its ground passenger sales. Uh, Locals had reported on Friday. Climbing, citing uh, undetermined and identified people. The flights are from Shanghai Airport and are slated to take place at the end of the month, and maybe bundled with staycations at hotels, shopping vouchers, limousines, ferry rides, according to the report. So, I mean, to me, I kind of laugh because it's like they're flying to nowhere.
They're paying for a flight, but I mean, does it get off the ground? Does it make like a big circle? I mean,
no, apparently it gets off the ground. That's about it.
That'd be cool. Just fly around the city. Didn't we have those? Like Chicago used to have like helicopter rides, like tours, like to go up the lakeshore.
Mm-hmm.
Helicopter rides, sure. Just go in an airplane, just fly, fly around Singapore, I guess, and there you go. And show everyone, pretend you're in your Wonkavator, and you could point out where your new candy factory is.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan to me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's how you find it. Is that's how you do it? Is you have to take the secret flight to nowhere to find the candy factory, and then Rick Moranis is there.
Yeah,
and he gives you everything.
He's got your golden ticket.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then the buff Japanese men will be flying the plane.
Yeah. So let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, here we go. Where were we? Oh, we got a few things. We already talked about Fast and Furious is going to space. You still laugh at that really hard, don't you?
I just kept seeing Vin Diesel in a space helmet. It's good family.
Apparently, The Rock was a cutout on opening day for the NFL games.
It's awesome.
And he was sitting next to the Queen.
The Queen of England?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Yeah, that's right.
Sure, why not? Because after all, that's where you'd put him because, Fast and Furious is going to space.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw that. So they're like cartoon characters and stuff behind home plate. In the fields. That is awesome. I wish I could do
home
that.
Plate.
And during the baseball games.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about
Did
football.
You watch?
They were used on football.
Now, which games did you watch over the weekend for football?
Well, the
Just
only one I really
game?
got a chance to watch was the Bears. I didn't get a chance to watch the Colts game. It wasn't local.
Okay. I mean, did they can in the crowd cheers?
Yeah.
Ugh, I hate that.
I don't have a problem with it. You gotta make it somewhat normal. Otherwise, it's really weird that you're playing in a giant stadium.
When it's quiet, yeah, I know. When it's quiet, it diminishes. I don't know.
Yeah, as it is. I don't know.
The crowd noise, I guess, adds some type of normalcy. But when you look up and the stands are completely empty, I don't know.
Then you see The Rock with the Queen.
Right. Or Rick Moranis. Get a cut out of Rick Moranis.
Seriously.
Or Vin Diesel in a space helmet.
Yeah. So apparently, we can't go without a Florida story. And this is from the Associated Press. Florida City repeals a 13-year ban on saggy pants. Bottoms that reveal the wearer's underwear. In other words, drawers. And it was a 4-1 vote to repeal the original legislation and the 2013 ordinance that said women, not just men, could receive citation. Oh, there's your answer. This is why it's really happening. Because women were getting hit with this too. Not just men.
Civil citations for wearing pants that expose their undergarments.
Yeah, that's what this is all about. Otherwise, this is not going to happen. That's what this is all about. Is that. I don't mean to do it that. I don't normally like to do it that and say that kind of stuff. But it was funny because the ACLU called it ridiculous. Then again, the ACLU calls everything ridiculous. But, that's why they're the ACLU. Mm-hmm. And it's not exactly a bad thing. So yeah. So apparently now baggy pants are the thing. You can do that. Let's see. Apparently,
wasn't the guy from American Idol who sang that song? The pants on the ground, pants on the ground.
Oh, I don't know who did sing that.
It was one of those like bad contestants, like from the early in the season, where they
It's
had the
not.
auditions.
It's not William Hung though, right?
No, it was
'Cause
another
that's She
guy.
Bangs.
That was singing
Yeah, I
"Pants
don't
on
know.
the Ground." Look, you're
Was
looking
it
like
that-
looking like a fool with your pants on the ground.
There was the one guy who wasn't very good, but they kept voting for him. And he made
Sanjaya,
it
I
into,
think was
like,
his name.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Because that was like the clowning thing.
You
Where,
didn't
like,
have
the story was
baggy.
told.
Yeah, it was vote for the worst contestant.
Yeah.
So
there was a
now you can
period.
wear your saggy pants while you're running your candy factory.
Or you could use them while you're at the Fresh Prince Royal Stay at Airbnb.
Whoa.
Apparently, the iconic crib, for the very first time, you could stay there, celebrate unforgettable moments, live valuable life lessons, and laugh as they have the last decades. And apparently, the actor or entrepreneur, which is obviously Will Smith, is adding Airbnb host to his long resume, opening the doors to his former kingdom, so fans can create some memories of their own.
Oh, it doesn't look like the set from The Fresh Prince. It's just Will Smith's house. Okay.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
I thought we were using the one from The Fresh Prince.
Oh no, it was the house that was used, but it's not the actual house that the show was filmed in.
Right. Well, that's a studio.
Yeah. Right. Obviously.
Yeah. Well, I obviously can't
but it's
do
the
that.
house that was the exterior shot.
Right.
Of the house.
Right. That's
from
who
the
you're
Fresh
gonna be.
Prince of Bel-Air. Okay, it's not Will Smith's actual house.
So yeah, apparently, starting September 29th at 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, the group opens up to 2 LA County residents who will have a chance to book one of 5 nostalgic stays in Will's wing of the home. Apparently, this is October 2nd, 5th, October 8th, October 11th, October 14th. Get this, for $30 a night.
Well,
the stays will take place for one night each in Will's wing of the decked-out mansion, with access to Will's posh bedroom and bathroom, a poolside lounge area, and an elegant dining room. During this royal overnight, guests will be treated to some old-school fun by Big Willie Styles, including lacing up a pair of fresh Jordans before shooting some b-ball in the bedroom. There's b-ball in the bedroom. That's fucking cool. Spinning throwback classics all night on the turntables, just like DJ Jazzy Jeff. Okay, I'd pay for that. Now that'd be fun. Donning a fly look, probably the saggy pants that we were talking about, from Will's closet, from Argyle prepster to all-star athlete and Bel Air athletic gear. I would never fit into that. It'd be like my foot. Soaking up some sun poolside on luxe lounger chairs, and being virtually welcomed to the mansion by none other than DJ Jazzy Jeff. Why can't he be there in person?
Photos include, like, there's pictures like a foosball table with a picture of Will Smith as the Fresh Prince, in his crazy outfits that he wore, and the hat on sideways, and looks pretty nice place. Looks pretty awesome.
I don't know. I mean, $30. Shoot, I just think you would think they'd be there. That'd be kind of cool. Well, but I guess not.
I got in one little fight. My mom got scared.
Yeah, and she moved her aunt and auntie to
Auntie and uncle in Bel Air.
Well, also to Taco Bell, where apparently in Canada they're now selling custom wine to go with your chalupa.
Taco Bell wine.
I would just like them to keep the Mexican pizza. But that's just me. So it's called Jalapeno Noir. It's supposed to be paired with its tostada. I'm sorry, no, it's toasted cheesy chalupa. I've never had a cheesy chalupa.
Yeah, they're okay.
But this is happening in Canada, and apparently not happening here. So
damn it, Canada gets the Taco Bell wine and we don't.
Well, yeah. Well, let's just be honest. Just go get some Boone's Farm. You'll be fine. Seriously, you'll be fine. What else we got? Jimmy Carter says his son apparently smoked pot with Willie Nelson on the roof of the White House.
Okay.
Rick Moranis should have been there.
Yeah, he should have been there. Yeah.
With Ryan Reynolds and
On my peanut farm, smoking
maybe
pot on the roof
that's
of
when he
Willie
smoked
Nelson.
some peanuts.
Yeah.
I smell peanut butter. I don't know why. Seriously. So yeah, he revealed that his son, James Earl Chip Carter, why would anyone name their son Chip Carter? That's horrible. Sat on the roof of the White House and smoked marijuana with country music legend Willie Nelson. People magazine reports that Carter made this admission in a new documentary, Jimmy Carter, Rock and Roll President. No, I don't think Jimmy Carter was a rock and roll president.
No, he was not. I know. I'm too young to remember the
close.
Carter years. All I remember is just like Dad complaining about the price of gas, and we weren't driving anywhere, and Dan Aykroyd as Jimmy Carter in that famous the 3 Mile Island skit where Jimmy Carter gets huge from the radiation from 3 Mile Island. But
I don't know.
But yeah, Jimmy Carter, not.
So apparently, yeah. So apparently, Willie Nelson confessed this in his autobiography. So apparently, yeah, this happened.
Okay.
There's really not much more to it, how do I say? But you get the point. I do think it's kind of amusing. Trying to see if there's anything else. Yeah, there's the final. There's this one. This is probably the last story of the night or the day or wherever you're listening. A Malaysian man finds monkey selfies on a lost phone. Oh boy!
Did he lose well, this is Malaysia, not Singapore. So I don't know if he lost his phone while he was flying.
That's not that far. Well,
no,
yeah,
not far.
Yeah.
But...
A Malaysian man has said he found monkey selfies and videos on his phone after losing it in the bushes near his house. How would you like to live someplace where monkeys can be in the bushes near your house?
Yeah,
what kind of crap is that's crazy stuff?
Oh dang it! I got monkey selfies on my phone again. Dang it!
Yeah, the worst part is it's like those things can throw poo. You don't want to deal with that. Anyway,
as an aside, I went down a YouTube rabbit hole the other day and I caught that Simpsons skit where they go to see Planet of the Apes the musical, where I think it's after Phil Hartman died, so it's not Phil Hartman's voice, but I think it's Troy McClure on the stage singing, "I hate every ape I see, from chimpanzee to chimpanzee." But yeah, monkey selfies on my phone. All right, sure.
Dr. Sayus.
Help me, Dr. Sayus. Yes.
You really made a monkey
out of me. Yeah.
Something like that. I think it really was. I think that was still Phil Hartman.
Maybe it was.
I don't think Troy McClure's made any appearances.
No, they might have retired his character after Phil Hartman died.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, a computer science student posted the footage to Twitter, including a video that appears to show the monkey trying to eat the phone. This kid said that he thought, well, actually not kid, but 20-year-old, thought the phone had been stolen on Saturday morning from the house in his city of Bat Parat, where he lives with his parents. He found it again on Sunday afternoon outside the house. He told the Standard, "At first, when the phone was missing, I had no idea how to accept it since it's too strange." Hold on. But later, when I opened the gallery, I ran out of words. I have no idea how to describe one of the most impossible things that just happened. I shook and laughed so hard. I quickly ran to where my parents said I had to show them the footage as a video of a monkey apparently trying to bite at the phone, as well as a few blurry photos of the monkey itself. Others include out-of-focus images of trees, plants, and undergrowth. It is not possible to verify how the content came to be on the phone independently. Well, of course we do. The monkey.
Yeah, he's just trying to find a signal, man. He's just, searching for a Wi-Fi hotspot.
Yeah, no.
He's got to buy some bananas on Amazon.
Absolutely. So yeah, so that's kind of it. That's what we got. We ain't got no more.
Nope. No more monkeys. No more Florida men. You can wear the baggy pants.
Yeah.
So.
Although there's at least Mickey Dolenz.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think he's the last one, isn't he?
Is he? He might be.
Yeah, Mike. I know Peter Tork and Davy Jones are gone, but I think Mike Nesmith might still be. I don't know.
I believe Mike. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'd always heard Mike Nesmith that his family was the family that created Whiteout.
Yeah, that's right.
And he made a whole bunch of money that way. So
Michael Nesmith is still alive.
Very much alive.
Robert Michael Nesmith.
Yep. At least we're not making him dead like, what's his name, who no longer works anywhere because he had gay slurs. Right. About Jack Clark. Anyway. All right. Well, so Mike, if people want to give us stories and give us things that might be interesting, how do they do that?
You can contact us through Instagram and Twitter. Oh, of course, we're on YouTube. Click the bell, subscribe, when to get new content. Of course, we're on the Facebook page of the Squares of the Round Table. You can click us there, give us a like, click us, or what if you like. You can find all the crazy stories. Clickosaurus, yes. The Clickosaurus Rex, the strongest of them all. The show is also available on your popular podcast hosting platforms such as Apple and Google and Spotify and Anchor and a few lot other ones, but the lesser known ones. But just do a search for Squares Roundtable Facebook or Squares Roundtable, and of course you can go on the Facebook page. And email us at sotrtpodcast@gmail.com. And thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. And hopefully we'll have Ivan back here soon, where we can have some color commentary from him. We miss you, man. I hope you're back soon.
Mm-hmm.